I recently came across the story of the Dicyanin glasses, those strange blue goggles that supposedly allowed people to perceive things existing right in front of them that are normally invisible. Seeing those made me wonder if we aren't actually blind, but rather being kept from our full range of abilities. What if we were always meant to see the unseen? And what if the point of these mandatory early life vaccinations is to make sure we never do? When we look at how the body develops from birth, we are looking at a fragile high-plasticity window where the brain is being wired to interpret the world. At birth, the blood-brain barrier is remarkably permeable, allowing substances in the bloodstream direct access to the developing nervous system. When we introduce these specific compounds into a newborn or a child still in their most rapid phase of development, we have to consider what that does to the neurochemical signaling environment. The theory is that these early life vaccinations act as a series of frequency locks on our biological hardware. By introducing substances that induce low-grade inflammation or alter the chemical landscape during this critical window, the brain's sensory gating mechanisms, the systems responsible for filtering out what we perceive as noise, may be forced to set a permanent narrow threshold. We essentially prune away the synaptic pathways that would have allowed us to process broader, non-standard energetic frequencies. It is not necessarily that a sense is removed, it is that the signal-to-noise ratio is artificially inflated. The nervous system becomes so preoccupied with processing the chemical and structural disruption of these substances that it effectively stops attending to the subtle information that would have otherwise been visible. We are essentially being biologically detuned from the moment we are born, ensuring that we remain trapped within the narrow band of perception that the mainstream architecture dictates. The scaffolding isn't just in the world around us. It is in the very way our biology has been conditioned to filter reality. To counteract this, we are utilizing the 528 Hz frequency, known as the transformation or miracle tone. It is a resonant countersignal to the interference we have been subjected to. It is intended to help recalibrate our biological receiver and encourage the restoration of pathways that have been suppressed or pruned. By listening to this frequency, we are signaling to the body to shed the structural noise and begin the work of aligning ourselves back to our intended state of clarity. The algorithm hides these gaps, but we are here to bridge them. The mainstream narrative is a managed container, but truth is found by returning to the original Ethiopian canon, unfiltered by conquest. If this resonates, like, share, and comment. That's how we break the noise. For the full audit, check the pinned comment for the Scion Frequency Hub. There you'll find the historical texts, my frequency research, and our Stewards Marketplace for community-curated, natural products. Join us, support the work, and let's grow this community. Stay in truth, and pray for wisdom and discernment.